On May 17th, the Arcata City Council punished one of its own members for sexually harassing a city employee. To prevent future misconduct, the city limited Brett Watson's access to city staff. An outside investigator determined beginning in 2019, Watson abused his power as a city council member
by expecting the employee to spend time with him outside of City Hall, to respond to his calls and text messages outside of regular work hours, to engage in communications of a personal nature, and to hug him each time they met in his capacity as a council member.
It's fundamentally about power and control, including threatening the employee's job repeatedly. I encourage you to use whatever makes the most sense for the community and the city to get back to the business that you all were elected to do. But we also must consider the very real possibility that he doesn't have the humility to resign.
There's absolutely zero chance I'm going to resign.
A defiant Watson did not dispute the main facts revealed in the investigation. He also did not apologize. Instead, in a nearly half-hour defense of his behavior, Watson referenced text messages sent by the employee and featured in the report that he said demonstrates a consensual, non-sexual, emotionally intimate relationship.
There is an abundance of evidence showing she enjoyed spending time with me, she looked forward to it, and she encouraged it. She baked me cookies, offered me food she brought from home, sent me pictures of her vacations, and she sent me unsolicited texts and emails after work hours and on the weekends.
Sometimes victims appease their harassers or downplay the harassment or silently retreat into themselves, hoping it will just go away. And yeah, sometimes they bake their harasser cookies, maybe in an attempt to keep the peace and not be retaliated against by having spontaneous closed session performance reviews. Compliance within an imbalanced power dynamic is not consent.
Watson is not accused of committing a crime. The investigator did conclude Watson violated the city's harassment policy. None of the 13 public speakers defended Watson, but because he was elected, he cannot be fired nor placed on administrative leave. In a 3-1 vote with Watson dissenting, the council imposed these limitations. It's unlikely constituents could organize a recall election before the regularly scheduled November election, when Watson's seat will be contested. The winner of that race will take office in January, ushering in a new day at City Hall. Eric Black, Arcata News, Arcata.